this, streets being dead, I'm already knowing. Trap like this, streets being dead, I'm already knowing. First out of cell and back to a cell, I'm already knowing. Struggle for real and back to a cell, I'm already knowing. Trap like this, streets being dead, I'm already knowing. Yeah.
Yo, that was DJ Lost and Found. Lost and Found. That was hot. That
was riding too, man. That's a
good. Can I say something, Drina?
Yes, you may.
Ernest Pugh made a comment about the Stellar Awards and his disappointment and or disapproval with the fact that he believes that the movement that the Stellar Awards is going in is only towards hip hop. He said this was the Stellar Awards for hip hop, whatever. And he's moving wholeheartedly into ministry. And I say to Pastor Ernest Pugh or Minister Ernest Pugh, whatever you are, I say to you that your ministry is going to have those same type of people who only listen to that type of music. I know females from the hood who cannot sing, but they know every lyric to a Tupac song.
Absolutely.
I have a lot of people that I know who are my age who didn't grow up in church, but they know lyrics to every rap song there is. And not only do they know the lyrics, but they are coming to Christ. And so they don't know the traditional way of doing things. And that is why the movement, and I told people this 6-7 years ago, that the face of gospel is changing just like it changes every 15-20 years. Yeah. You're going to have a person that is groundbreaking, then the revolution is going to change, and the way of the way the music is represented, that's going to change. But now there is a generation of people who the only music that they know, and they are trying to find Christ. And these people are ministering to those bodies, and they're not doing it the traditional way. So I say to him, if you are creative, and you don't have to step out of what you're creating, but you need to seek out those people who you can partner with that love God just the same as you do, but they don't produce the same kind of music you do, and come together and become a meeting of the minds instead of pushing it out to a place where you are trying to turn people away from the Stellar Awards, because that to me is not good.
Okay, I get that.
People, it's going to drive them even more so. Because is driven by likes, is driven by social media. There are a whole lot of narratives. I shouldn't say narratives, because that's not the word I'm looking for, but there are a whole lot of things that drive the way things go. You see that in the workplace. You see that on radio. You see that. I see that in my corporate job.
So I want to give a curve to this because I've had a lot of experience with the Stellar Awards and over the years. I also want to give a message to the Stellars as they are transitioning into what they're doing. Don't go so hard in that we forget that there are other people that like other genres as well. So I think when I read Ernest Pugh's message and what he said, I believe he was to me it was kind of like throwing shots at the Christian hip hop in a way.
He was very much so.
It was like very throwing shots in that sense. But what he should have did was backed up, not throw shots at them, but acknowledge, hey, yes, they have a place. We have a place. This genre have a place. All of us have a place. We need to just make sure that we're not excluding anyone. Now, Christian hip hop has been excluded for many years. Let's be honest about it. Christian hip hop artists and people have been pushed aside. They've been criticized. They've not been welcome in churches. They've not been welcome on awards programs or anything. So I kind of commend the Stellars for inviting this level of Christian hip hop to that platform, but I don't want to see the Stellars completely delete everything else. You get what I'm saying?
I totally get that, because I think one of the things that they did, which I wholeheartedly disagree with, and then I'm gonna shout out some of these comments that are in here from the people.
Okay.
how they disenfranchised, totally cut out and removed quartet music.
Exactly. Completely.
Totally.
Completely. It's like a muzzle. Like you
Left them with
muzzle
no place.
animal. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to me, that was not right. But
That's
here
not
are
right. Yeah.
here are some comments. Benjamin the God Chaser, that's our brother. He said he was just mad because he wasn't on the show. And I like the change. And then my cousin Chantel said he's raising up warriors. She's speaking of God. He's raising up warriors that don't look like the traditional church.
Right.
Then we got a comment from John Andrew Hart, was Heart to Heart Management, managed a lot of big name gospel artists, and he's located up in DC. His comment is, why are we quantifying what the Stellars represented? They complained when the Stellars was subpar and wasn't on the same level as the other award show, i.e. BET, MTV, etc. And he is so right. They complain every move that they do. They complain.
Sometimes. Yeah.
So I'm not on board with his statement whatsoever. It was a jab at the Christian hip hop.
I really think so. And I think that's the part that I didn't like, you know, him being at the stature he's at, and the minister or the pastor at the level he's at, he should actually be more mindful.
Very much so.
Much more mindful of how he presented that conversation. I do not agree with exclusion of any of our gospel genres. I don't like that now. But if you're including a genre that has bluntly been out, then hey, it is what it is. And there is a place for all of that, for there are people that love quartet, people that love traditional, people that love CCM, people that love worship, people that love gospel rap and gospel hip hop, which sometimes I think they are the same.
They are the same. The only thing is
the same and different.
No, they changed the name.
Yeah.
So it originally started off gospel hip hop, and then they take gospel off of everything nowadays.
Gotcha.
Oh, Christian. They don't call us Pentecostal. They call us charismatic. We're Pentecostal.
Yeah.
And gospel hip hop is definitely Christian hip hop.
Yeah.
So
it is.
That's what it is.
That's